Yoshi sighed, crouching down on his knees. Okay. Clearing his throat, he looked at Toad and started. This story starts with a brown-colored, honey-loving male bear wearing yellow shorts and sporting a blue backpack named Banjo, and a red-crested female bird that resides in the blue backpack named Kazooie. And Toad was already fast asleep, snoring loudly. Yoshi grinned, and he got up, sneaking away. Suddenly, his right foot creaked on the wooden floor, and it got Toad up. "Hey, where do you think you're going?" Toad angrily asked, folding his arms and glaring back at Yoshi. "You better not sneak away from me." Yoshi slapped his forehead, and he walked back over to Toad, sighing as he crouched down on his knees again. "Oh, all right, you see, when Banjo and Kazooie were off on their usual adventure, they realized that the main villain was not Gruntilda, Whiskey Bunyan, a green-skinned, ugly, wart-infested human witch who hates the bear and bird with a passion, and instead, it was a giant gorilla named Donkey Kong," Toad interrupted, eyeing Yoshi suspiciously. Yoshi glared at Toad, slapped him across the face. "Do you want me to tell you your bedtime story or not?" "Oh, man." Toad moaned, looked up at the ceiling. "Oh, fine. Just make it interesting, at least," he pleaded, a noticeable tone of boredom in his young, high-pitched voice. Yoshi muttered quietly to himself about Toad's stubborn attitude, and he thought about something else. To make Toad interested. He snapped his fingers. "How about a jar of mayonnaise?" He meekly grinned. Toad's left eye twitched, and he gave Yoshi a blank look. "A jar of mayonnaise?" he asked, feeling disturbed. Disturbed? Oh my god, where is this going? Yoshi nodded. "Sure, heck, let's add more jazz to this. Instead of a bear and a bird, it can be a pencil and a keyboard. And they have to fend off large, unidentified flying objects filled with yellow-colored grape jelly. And their greatest foe is a jar of mayonnaise, who plans to dominate the entire universe using plungers and flowers as its base, and then sing soprano to homeless boxers." Seconds passed by in silence as Toad and Yoshi exchanged looks. Yoshi's confident smile turned into a mixed expression, while Toad continued to stare blankly at Yoshi, after enough seconds passed by, Yoshi sighed and stood up, shaking his head and placing his hands on his hips. "All right, Toad, I can't convince you. If you're not going to enjoy my story, then you'll have to deal with it and go to bed without a story," Yoshi clearly stated as he left the bedroom and exited Toad's house, heading towards the southern direction back to his home in the Smash Village, while Toad stood up in his bed, still having the blank expression on his face. That was weird. That was a weird story.